Libras, here are the messages for September 2025. Let's see what we got going on. All right, Libras. Look at that. That is the present energy. So the Three of Cups is amazing. The beautiful thing is there is enough for everybody. So why are we paying attention to who has not? Because if there is enough for everybody, then everybody will have their own or their share. And if they have their own share, then this experience is nothing to worry about. You know, High Priestess, Hangman. If we can take in the time, take in what it is, really all we gotta do is wake up. All we really have to do is wake up. So let me recap your message for August, Libra. Allowing things to just enter your pot. Everything that enters your vision, your day. See it all as entering a big pot that you have to make food out of or cook something out of. And again, things happen to us to where High Priestess, damn, why do I keep saying High Priestess? The star, star in reverse. Yeah. Things haven't happened yet, but does that mean you're not trying to see it out? You're showing up. As long as you keep showing up, keep giving your energy, keep cooking with the ingredients the day gives you, remembering and reminding ourselves as we go out through the day is giving me ingredients that I can cook with, I can utilize. And the star card being in reverse, clearly we have our own meal we want to make and the ingredients may not be matching currently. Doesn't mean we're not going to make the meal. Just got to work with the ingredients, you know? And so that's like Hangman number 2. It's not bad though, because the learning is necessary. It's necessary time. And it's like the Three of Wands is facing the card in pursuit of this. So again, Libras, all we have to really do is just show up. Trust. Our energy does the rest. Our cultivation of our energy does the rest. Just be here. Again. We have to remind ourselves we are in tense times for some, you know. It really brings out who's what, who's who. And you can't assume the whole world is living the exact same, you know. It takes away our ability to be actually different, you know. It does reveal to us what we really focus on, what our shadows, or what meals that stay on our minds that we just, you know, really want. What is it about really wanting something? Because if we're honest with ourselves, there's a lot of things we want. Because they always say on a list of top 20 things, what do you want to accomplish? There's always more than one thing. Of course, success is the main thing, and that's loaded though. So when it comes to liking something again, why do we have expectations for even the process of liking something? Okay, our values, does it match us? This is the necessary mentality. To really ask yourself, like, what is it about, what do I like, and why does me liking this demand something now? And if it doesn't happen now, it doesn't mean it won't happen. But what is in the way of it? It really gets in the way of connecting with the person themselves. Today, well, me filming this video today, had a cool little interaction. I wanted to try to make it go further, but I just, words that I have available. What do I know I want it, but I'm like, damn, what do I say? So, outcome. Best outcome. That is the feeling. But does it mean you feel hopeless? Does it mean you assume there is no solution? What tells you that it will not happen? It just won't happen immediately, okay? Obviously, from what you're saying, right? But the key is, since this mentality is available, confidence, right? Strength, endurance. All you have to do, and the funny thing is, the challenge is right across from Leo, so Aquarius, and the available mentality. Beautiful. Libras. All this actually does is reveal if you truly have trust in yourself. Because if you feel insecure, you don't trust. Situations are revealing if you truly trust your character. Did I trust myself to make a move? I didn't. I didn't know what to say. But I also don't beat myself up. Because I'm okay with not having something to do right now. I mean, I'm okay not needing to do something with this situation. Some people aren't, but it doesn't mean you'll never do anything. It just means right now you're not going to do anything. There is something very player and strong and kingly about trusting your feelings despite how they feel. And thankfully, I'm grateful that I give people their freedom to do their thing. We all deserve to be spontaneous in our own way, or have our freedom to be spontaneous. Everyone needs the freedom to be spontaneous. But for some reason, the outcome, this doesn't necessarily mean it's negative. It just means the energy has not been able to move yet. Another card indicating not shifting. Yeah, the mood. But what does it really mean about how you can feel? Because you can be away from all this. You can be away from all this and feel good. So maybe there is a low vibe going on. So the best outcome. Every sign so far is having this ability to understand that you're in this situation to actually further see why you wouldn't want to be in the situation, and to reveal to yourself there's so much you can focus on to even expand the situation. It's not even make it about the situation, to just be here. So this whole reading is us Libras doing our best to figure out why we're not going to be bought down or put down or brought down by the day. Because all this means is you're having a hard time trusting yourself, trusting how it's going to work out, trusting. And this challenges your trust. This is a card of trust, hope. Do you believe? Do you feel that this will turn out good, that you'll have the nourishment? Because there's something about being able to be growing and still giving. I mean, what is that? How are you able to still be balanced but not feel recognized yet? Not make it about yourself. That is what it looks like. So you're good at that, Libra. The environment, the scenery, the play, it has to be the right environment, setting to get the right reaction, the right vibe. So now the setting is our feelings. The settings is the day-to-day. And our feelings, they're the dramatic character we may need to pay extra attention to actually see, is this a comedian, or we may need that comedic aspect, because things are turning out great, but what do you do in the meantime? Do you goof around, or do you just keep grinding, or do you grind while you goof around? And best thing to do is just to feel okay. Can you just be here still, but not recognize, but still feel like $1,000,000? This is great. Like, this is true maturity. What the fuck are you doing making it their problem? It really shows you. So you're so insecure, you have to destroy this person because you don't know what to do with yourself. That's just a theory. The other perspective would be, you have so much trust in yourself, it doesn't matter what they do. It will work. Mentality available, Libra. Because it is crazy. I have to check. We're on Libra, right? Yeah, we're on Libra. We just have Aquarius and Leo cards. So yeah, next sign. So yes, Libra. That was the message for September 2025. Looks like you're allowing yourself to just be, and you grow the more you see, your mentality. So there we go. Most likely about seeing where we project the shadow. So it's always about finding our shadow. So remember, all the signs so far are getting this message about it's okay to just hold it down, hang out here. And conditions are forming, things are forming, it's getting better. And then other regions, like it's straight up growing right now. I mean, it's a matter of time. Later, Libras. All I could say about that video, this message, what gets in the way of you liking something other than your impatience, your need to have your soda, your sugar? I want later.